So this is through the school. It was a referral from my regular therapist. Basically what it is once a week, and it sounds like a cliche group therapy because that's exactly what it is. We get together, and there's about 10 of us who have been, my group is just a kind of a general group. There are ones for more specific conditions like OCD, whatever. But we get together, we have a wide range of experiences in there, from different kinds of abuse to depression, anxiety, eating disorders. And we go in there and someone will just start talking, and you find what you relate to in their experience, because as they share their experiences and there's something you relate to, it tells you something about yourself. You think, okay, why do I relate to this? Or why is this bringing an emotion out in me? And we go through that for about an hour and a half of, I relate to this, or you share a story that's associated with it. You ask questions, and it's really nice to hear things from your peers as well as, and there's a therapist there, but he doesn't talk much. It's really nice to hear things from your peers. And it helps in a way that sometimes therapists don't, because it's like, okay, yeah, they're trained to tell me that, they're messing with me, but your peers, they're not. And so you get a lot of support from them, and you can find more about yourself because of what you find in their experiences that's similar to what you've experienced. And so it's really nice, and you don't feel alone. It's not awkward. I don't think it's awkward. Well, the primary thing is probably being empathetic towards other people, because you're going to meet more people than you realize who are struggling with all of those things. That's one thing you realize in group therapy, is that there's a lot going on that you don't see in so many people around you. And to see that people they're not going to tell you, but you just need to understand that and assume that there's something more going on. That's something I learned, because as well as I could hide it ever, I still needed that support. It was still happening whether I showed it or not, so I needed compassion from people. It's helped me realize a lot how important other people are. Some people kind of throw themselves out there when they have these problems, but I would kind of close myself off, build a wall. And I think it made me realize better than I would have normally how much people need other people, and how much relationships with friends and family can make a huge difference just in your overall well-being and in recovery. And that was something, I wouldn't have learned that without it. Because that's a common symptom of PTSD, is kind of isolating yourself or withdrawing from your peers and stuff, and not feeling like you can connect to them because of your experiences. As I've tried to come out of that, I've realized just how much it helps to think, okay, just like try and relate to this person, or try and form some kind of connection with them. And it's really significant. I don't think I would have gotten it otherwise. I think I would have just kind of gone forward and thought, yeah, people are okay. My group, it's 10 of us. It's just but it's kind of a random sampling from people around me. And so I think of my group, and I think as I'm in my classes and stuff, and I think there's so many other people in here who could be in my group. And if I got to know them as deeply and personally as I did for the people in my group, because I talked to them for hours a week about their deepest personal problems, if I could get to know all of these people, I would have the same love and compassion for them as I do for the people I've gotten to know in group. And so it kind of gives me a better attitude as I interact with everybody, because I think if I got to know them on this level, I would have so much appreciation for them and a better understanding. Group is great, so.